For the first time ever at MotorBeam, we are doing a dyno test for a motorcycle. So before we begin, subscribe to MotorBeam and let's get started. In today's video, we'll be definitely finding out what are the exact numbers that you get on the wheel except for the crank. While this motorcycle, I did not really say which motorcycle is this. This is the Harley-Davidson Roadster. It's a 2018 bike. It has a 1202cc engine and we don't know the exact bhp because Harley never shares it. While it produces 96 Nm, somewhere around 4000 rpm, but that's the number given by the company. We'll be finding out the exact number what we get on the wheel too. So let's do the first dyno test. So we are doing the dyno runs on a Dynojet 250i, which is an eddy-centric dyno unit. So you can get the AFR values and all the other details alongside the bhp and torque numbers with a proper information. So that is the stock bike that is on the dyno right now, and we got the numbers too. The Harley is producing somewhere around 56 bhp on wheel and the torque is close to 83 Nm, which is 13 Nm less than the company claim. Well, that's quite a bit, right? Since the stock dyno run is done, let's install the custom titanium exhaust. This exhaust is a custom made unit by D&O Motorsports and it drops the weight by almost 12 kgs. It's a complete titanium unit and it's gonna be loud AF. While the design is such that it reduces vibrations too. We'll get to the information a bit later, but let's get the dyno run done. Damn, that was loud. Did you hear that? I don't know if you could, but I hope the camera would have captured it. It was freaking loud, dude. This is a custom exhaust and it weighs 12 kgs less. Well, I would have shared the information a bit before, but we have received a power gain according to the dyno, which is almost 10 bhp of power and 7 Nm of torque. We have done no other changes. Well, not we. D&O has done no other changes except for the exhaust. It is just the exhaust. No air-fuel ratio mixture, no ECU tune, nothing has been done, and there is a considerable increase. So my main first question is, will a new exhaust or addition of a different exhaust give out a power difference? Well, yes, we could find that out from this dyno too. I hope you can see the chart right now right in front of your screen, and which is pretty clear that the increase is quite a bit. Let's have a word with the guys who are behind this development, okay? So again, there is going to be, I know there's going to be one more question coming from you guys, that why is there such a design? To answer that, we have Omkar from D&O Motorsports who has actually designed it and made this happen. So except for that noise, all of that, and the excitement we just saw, why such a design?
So I think we when we develop any exhaust system or when we design any exhaust system, we first take the stock bike and we set a goal.
Okay.
That what are we looking for? Like what kind of power do we need? It's not that okay, we have got a bike, now we have to make it loud as possible or aise pipe lagane and this. No, we in this particular bike we actually had a very different approach towards it.
Okay.
That is where I think Dipesh came into the picture, where him being a brilliant tuner, we got to know, he logged the bike's initial before as it is as a stock exhaust.
Correct.
And then we ran couple of prototype as in as small as we just used to remove little bit of pipes to understand that what kind of output we are getting with just those pipes.
Okay.
Just just half of them. And then after doing all of those, after getting our base data which we need, we then saw that if you notice that Harley has a lot of vibration.
Yes, yes.
So we realized that this is mainly because of the difference in weight distribution in the exhaust system as itself.
Oh, okay.
Like if the stock exhaust, if you see that it is heavier on one side.
Yes, yes, yeah.
So anything which is heavily mount on the engine, because if you see those pipes are coming down and they are mount.
I lifted them, I know that.
Absolutely. Yes. So that was because keeping that in mind, we decided that no, we need to have a very lighter exhaust system where we can do it in a much better way. And that is why what we decided was to have an equal design. The whole concept of this was cancelling the pulses.
Okay.
So we have exactly the pipes coming from this side and this side are exactly the same. And the reason of using pie cuts, like these are called specific pie cuts, is because if I bend the pipe, the area on the top increases. Correct. And the bottom one decreases.
Correct.
In this, we make sure that the entire bend radius stays equalized.
Oh, okay.
So that is the reason that it has maximized flow and it creates a proper pressure differential.
Correct.
Which makes it, and I think with our dyno figures, we have pretty much hit it. But again, like this is a show kind of a thing.
Exactly. On a complete black beauty, we have a color that looks dope.
Yeah, we quite enjoyed doing this as well. I mean, we were happy as well. But yeah, we are looking forward to doing more. But if we are actually, this is not our final stage. We are adding a little bit of heat reflectors as well, just on this side.
Correct. Otherwise, we'll burn our legs.
Yeah, and the beauty about it is that when you're in motion, because you have so much surface area, it is cooling the exhaust very fast. So you don't feel a single heat while it's riding. It's only when it's standing where a couple of the portions get hot. But again, this is grade 2 titanium, so and it's got a very heavier wall thickness.
Okay.
So it does take long to heat up as compared to cast iron, but it cools down very fast. And yeah, I think this is the start for designer, I would say designer titanium exhaust. And yes. Hopefully we'll see more coming.
Something that you want to look after? This is the one that you should.
So yeah, it was just an overall very fun project to work on. Let's see how it goes ahead now.
Okay then. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
So this was an out-of-the-box video for a custom work plus a dyno run. I want to know from you guys that would you like to see dyno runs from the stock motorcycles that we get from the company and understand what the company claims as power and torque and what we get at the actual wheel? Then do let me know in the comments below. If you guys want to see any custom work too, then yes, comment section is open for that as well. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, I'll drool on this exhaust. Bye-bye.